to order. This meeting is to talk about tax increment financing, specifically for RTO. Jason Murray from David Rung is here. Jason, would you like to start us off?
Sure. I'll give you the highlights for it, Mayor and Council. Thank you first and foremost for the opportunity.
1 minute.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kyle, excuse me.
Kyle,
I'll remove myself and sit in the audience.
Right.
Sorry.
Yep, and my mistake there. Kyle has had an arm's length transaction on this whole transaction. He's been on the council. He's also a part of RTO, and he is not participating in any discussion on this.
Perfect. No problem. Well, again, thanks, Mayor and Council, for the opportunity tonight. Tonight, you're holding this public hearing to debate the merits of establishing a tax increment financing district. This district is specifically a redevelopment tax increment district. It is a two-parcel TIF district dealing directly with the two parcels for the potential developer. It is a 26-year tax increment district, and this one's got a little bit of a different relationship. You've got the EDA serving as kind of the intermediary between the developer and the city in this, and that the intermediary is going to be fronting some of the dollars to the developer for this project, for the demolition and land acquisition portion of it, up to $75,000, and then the EDA is actually going to be retaining the increment or receiving the increment from the city to reimburse itself for that upfront contribution. EDA has met here over the last several months, has approved it, the city council and also the developers have accepted it. We've got a standard terms letter that we put together for these deals that dictate that relationship. So in a summary, that's kind of the relationship between the three entities. Tonight, the TIF district this is a procedural requirement of establishing the tax increment district. We must provide the opportunity for the public to provide any comments. Can't stop it, but we have to potentially give them the opportunity to speak. So I'll pause any of my comments. If you've got specific questions on the TIF district itself, I can answer them at this time, but I tried to hit the highlights of it, just staying at the 10,000 foot level with the redevelopment TIF district. So.
Okay, thank you very much, Jason. Anybody have any questions on the TIF district? Going once, going twice. Mo, do you have any comments? Mo is here from FNRB. Nope. Okay. Carol Anderson from City Development.
Just my comment would be, you're kind of cleaning up a part of town here by doing this. You're going to get a nice new office facility there, a good business that's going to be in there. The other building you're going to have as an opportunity for somebody else to come in. I think this is a win-win all the way around for the city.
And I agree with you 100%, Carol. Just a little history on it. RTO did purchase the old Clyde Stengel accounting firm. They purchased the business, not the building, and they have opted to stay in Pierz, which is we're all grateful for, rather than moving to the business to another community. And they did purchase 2 lots in the south end of town. They'll be cleaning up, or they will be finalizing the purchases of those the rest of this week. They will start building a nice new building, hopefully, shortly, going forward. And they are, like Carol said, cleaning up two lots that were pretty run down. So, and we're grateful for them for staying with us and giving us the opportunity to work with them.
I'm definitely for the project, and I'm glad RTO is also staying here. Just one question on the TIF. Is 26 years seem pretty long for a smaller TIF?
It does. It's a long period of time, but precedence was Reds as a 26-year, and so and unfortunately the values are based on, just in my experience here, there's been the challenge has been the finished market value has been a little bit lower than other similar markets, which has kind of caught me off guard. But So that suppresses your TIF a little bit and just takes that 26 years to repay the EDA, you know? And if value holds, it should repay the EDA in full, but again, the EDA knows the risk that if it comes in undervalued, that it just won't generate the increment. But I think the trade-off that Carol talked about and the mayor spoke about with the redevelopment, and you're also retaining some professional jobs in the community in that too. So I think it's...
No, the project's had a lot
Yep.
of benefits, and I'm definitely a big supporter of the project. I know it started quite a while ago when I was in office, and no, I support RTO and the move to keep them here. I just had a question on, length of the tip.
And I think too, with redevelopment districts, there's more of a cost because you're gonna have demolition. I mean, it's one thing if you're going out and you're buying a lot that's never had a building on it or anything, or pollution. When you get into these redevelopment districts, then you've got, the demolition and hopefully in this case, no cleanup, But still, so you've got to get it ready to start building there, clean everything off. So that, there's more cost involved. You can't, you got all that, where do you haul the stuff, the tipping fees, all of that kind of stuff.
Unfortunately, the city doesn't have a whole lot of vacant commercial lots.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe one.
Any other comments or questions? Again, we can't approve anything at this meeting, and that will be on the agenda for the next meeting, which will start here in 20 minutes or so, and we will...
I'd like to just say something on behalf of RTO. The other two couldn't be here tonight, but just want to say thank you to the city and everyone who's been involved in this process, from Carol to Mo to everybody else. So certainly it's been a pleasure working with everybody and really appreciate everybody wanting to, it really, we wanted to cement ourselves here and this really, we think, does that. And so we're super excited about this opportunity and for many years to come. And again, nothing but good things to say about everybody that we've worked with along the way. We really appreciate it.
Great. Hopefully it's a great relationship. Anything else? If not, we'll close this meeting and move forward to the next meeting. Thank you all very much.